Well, well, well. Today, uh, shout outs to what's it called, to Valley and his dudes at SW, Spartan Warriors. Though I do think they need to swap this to the forward slash because that's how we have it on our board. But, they need to have it like how we have it on our board because otherwise it's wrong. Oh, it's not even on our board. On not the public board. Anyways, whatever. If you guys are an SW, you know the meme. But today I will be rebuilding my Trapperoo. Rebuilding the Trapperoo. So first things first, he gave me Chief, and Kingdom Boost is on. To who's our Baron? Who's our Baron district? See, maybe we can min max this a little bit more. Let's see who's in our Baron district. Bonnie? Do we know these guys? Are we friends with them? Alright, let's see. Let's see if we'll get it. We'll give them like a couple seconds. Alright, let's see who's first today. EX Inc. is first, Fly Fletcher is second, Don't Know a Name is third, Julian is fourth, Tadas is fifth. Hey Kevin, what's up buddy? Happiness, Revere, Joel, Stark, Levy, what's up man? How you guys doing? What's up? What's good? Let's start things off by using up my my non-regular speeds. Let's use up the non-regular speed first. Wait a minute, am I in? So I have the training 1, 2, 3. Oh, I need the boost. Did it pop boost? No, I did not. So I've got the boost pop now. Actually, did I buy my? I need to fulfill this. 5k gems? Ooh, I need the training boost I think. So I'll be buying this. That's the only thing I'll be buying. But that means I need to use more of these. So let's see. So I'm gonna drop this to 4 days so that I can click through it. Here it is, the trap, revival of the trap. Is it more buttons? No, it's less buttons to click this, right? Do that. Less buttons. Oh wait, I am on Hell Event quest on my main, so I need to do that Hell Event on my main. But what am I doing? One sec. Let me do event on my main real quick before I keep doing this. How you guys doing? What's up? What you guys eat? You guys eat anything else? You guys eat I can't talk. Can't talk properly. So I do plan on swapping to more manners this week. I want to train some troops for Emperor. I want to get some more royal jewels. Don't know if I'm going to train as many troops as I did last time, but I will be training some. But definitely not as much as last time. Definitely not as much as last time. Let me just queue up a bit. Alright, now back to the troop. Wait, did I get sergeant? Oh, I even got sergeant, look at that. Okay, looking good, looking good, looking good, got sergeant. So that means I can train a little bit more troops. Look at that. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. No, won't swap. Oh no. Fucking Veli trolled me. Veli, I thought we were friends, bro. I thought we were just gonna troll auras. But you're over here, you stabbed my back. And now my inbox is just full. I can't even send mails out. My mail just fills up in like 5 minutes. It's insane. Usually I get enough spam, but now I just get even more spam. I can't even read my mails anymore. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. So I think I'm only gonna do the tier 4s today. I don't think I will be doing the tier 2s, just so I can keep my composition a little bit more secure. And I will be changing name before the composition is completed. Just because last time they knew exactly what my comp was. Well, they knew what my comp was. Honestly, I just didn't finish my comp. If I had finished my comp, it didn't matter if they knew what it was, because I just needed a little bit more for it to have capped all of the rallies. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Don't I have this available for my feet? So let's see. Oh, I need to make one. So let's see. Oh crap. A sec, boys. So I'll do the imp first. Actually, that's a bad recording. Six seconds? That's not a good one either. Seconds is not a very good. It should be about 4 or 5 seconds. Okay. Let's loop this. The manual stop. Start. Let's see. Whose rally trap? It's my rally trap. Top 10 anime betrayals. Yeah, Belly, I thought you were my friend and you're over here snaking me. Rally party trap. Guys, what's up? What's going on? That ain't no rally trap, that's just a big account. Yeah, they knew my composition, which is why they sent the cabs first. Why not build a massive tier 1 siege to catch the familiar damage? The reason for that is the lower tiers still take more damage. Okay, the lower tiers will still take more damage. Am I building the same troop comp or a different one? I am building something. I'm building something. How about that? I could build ballistas, but I'm not gonna do it. Tashi, could you please tell me is Purple Scroll better than Mythic Drum for defending? Purple Scroll is better than Mythic Drum. The reason for that is because Mythic Drum has Cavalry HP. And you're pretty much never going to be defending in Cavalry formation. Test your solo trap? Ooh, I would. What might is your solo trap right now, Rob? If you migrate your trap, I'll and it's like 120 might under or something. A tier 5 rally trap is gonna be too expensive. Let's be real. The cost of just getting tier 5 is pretty expensive. I think this account only has like 12k tomes or something. But it's still got a bit to get to tier 5. And if I were to get to tier 5, I would just do it in one day. So, I wouldn't do it. Defending in cav is good? Defending in cav is good if you want to get zeroed faster. Wait, there was a person who... I forgot about it. I've been busy. So I will still keep the 2.7 of each tier 4. That's pretty much the baseline because I want the trap to be able to take rallies while guildless. I could drop a million tier 4 on it, and that's 330k of each. But that does save me some might. That saves me 36 million might. What am I using to auto click? I don't auto click. I'm using my feet. I'm using my feet. You guys have never used your feet? How much have I invested on the account? $0. I'm free to play. I am arguably the best free to play player in the game. Why don't you guys believe me when I tell you I use my feet? Should a vid where you're training with your feet? Oh yeah, I have a video where I was training with my feet. I have a video. One sec. Well, let me find the feet training video. Let me find the feet training video. I think I posted it in the war room chat. I don't know where I put that video. Oh, I found it. I found it. Now, let me show you guys. You guys want to see the video of me training with my feet? Look at this. Look at this. See, look. See, you wanted a video of me training with my feet? There it is. There it is. Proof. Proof of me training troops with my feet. See this? You see this? This is proof. I got video evidence of training troops with my feet. Okay? Okay? You guys happy? You happy? You happy now? Oh, yeah. The only time that you'll defend is if there's one rally, and it's an imp rally coming at you. Tashi, check message. Which message, Relly? Which message? What message? Oh god, the base message? Oh god. Do I want to look at this? We're not gonna be looking at that message. We're not gonna be looking at that message. Should train the doggy? Oh yeah, Avatrex has trained his cats to do the clicking for him. Gonna need to ask for Rosie's permission if we can train the dog to do the clicking. If front line greater than range, I agree with you, Connor. I agree. Do you think you would have capped the rallies if you had gold pay-to-play heroes on your wall? Funny you asked that. Funny you asked that because as you guys can see, I had Songstress, right? I had Songstress, right? But when you look at these rallies, well, like especially even just the last one, look, this is one of the mistakes I made. This is one of the mistakes I made, which I'm like kicking myself in the foot for, because of how much I wanted to fake my heroes. I swapped to Bomb and Goblin, but then I never swapped Songstress back into the composition. Would the 20% army HP and the army defense mattered? I think so. I think so. It would have mattered a lot. It would have been a big difference. It would have been a big difference. Yeah, and it's just one of those things that you can regret later on. And I do regret it, obviously. It was a mistake that I made. I mentioned that I had made a lot of mistakes. I honestly didn't expect to get rallied. I did not expect to get rallied. When it happened, and I kind of fumbled, and I dropped the ball when it happened. So, yes. If having all pay-to-play heroes on the wall, would it have made a difference? Yes, it would have, because of the army HP from the pay-to-play heroes. Miss Rob's donation? What did Rob say? Trap is 480 million might, level 59. 480 million of 448 million might? That's a lot of might, buddy. That's a lot of might. Will I build infirms? Yes, I will be building infirms. Yes, I will be building infirms. This time around, yes, there will be infirms. I have learned my lesson, and I did somewhat of the calculation for it. Pretty much, it's not necessarily for the healing in between the rallies. It's more for the army HP that is provided by the manners. That's why I'm doing it. Because when there are 20 rallies being sent at you with a 3 to 4 second difference in between all of the rallies combined, healing a couple times is not going to make a big difference. Okay, it's not going to make a big difference. Let's be real. Let's just be real. So this is let me rename this real quick. Give me a sec. Hey, thanks for the sub, Joseph. Hey guys, if you haven't subbed yet, hit that sub button. Like the video if you haven't done that already. Hit that notification bell. Join our Discord if you're not already in it. So this is Imp 4 days. So I need to do another one. If you got any questions, today is pretty much going to be a Q&A of why I do things, what my methodology of doing certain things is. But yeah, feel free. Feel free. Yeah. It's really just for the army HP. That's why I'm going to be swapping to infirmaries. Use my feet faster? Oh, yeah. Gonna put them on hyperspeed. Yeah, 148 million. Could that still be considered a solo trap? I'll still hit it. Rob. Let's see. I'll still hit it. I'll still hit it. We'll do it for science. We'll do it for science. We'll do it for science. Yo, Rob, port your trap over. Oh wait, I'm a little low. When is what's it called? I'm a little low on Lunite. I don't know when the Lunite pack is coming out again. Let me see. Let me see. So while this is doing its thing, we will. Hey, Rob, port right here. 22-130. Wait a minute, is this your trap? Oh no. This is the guy that I soloed earlier. His name was Wheathouse. He changed his name to a smelly tashi. So if you move your trap over here, I'll solo it. I'll smack you. I'll smack you. Belly! Belly! Belly, give my main! Warden, please, love you. More. Belly. Belly. What's my thinking about the fluff that I'm using? For my trap or for my solos? Wait, guys. One sec. I'm actually using my swimming trunks because I was, what's it called, just swimming right now. But don't mind my my swimming trunks as I turn on the lights. I like the room dark. I like the room dark, and Rosie just opens the windows every time. Mr. Dono, boo, haha, got him. Well, what do you mean? How do I get all the speeds? I get lucky. I get lucky. Wait, this is Hobo. Alright, we'll keep looking at the trap rebuilding until Rob comes over. Wait a minute, it's not showing my other client. It's not showing the client. That's weird. Oh, I need to turn the other lights on. Duh. Duh. Wait a minute. Why is my emulator not showing? My emulator's not showing anymore. You guys like juice? What's your favorite juice? I love mango. Yo, MQ Tricks PvP, happy birthday, dude. What are the chords? 2-2-130. 2-2-130. You heard I give away my gems? Is it true? Nope. It's a big fat old troll. Fat old troll. Just like the sugarcane account giveaway. Cranberry? I like passion fruit, but I don't like the seeds of passion fruit. Can I adopt you? Hell no. Edible things? Well, that's a given. My emulator's no longer showing up. I'm kind of tilted. Yeah, it's not picking up my emulator anymore. What? Wait a minute. This is 151. Wait a minute. Guys, I just want you to remember we had 3 rules in the channel. The first one is no spamming, okay? The second one is don't be a cunt. And the fifth one, or the third one, is don't be a racist, okay? Is this your trap? This can't be your trap. Oh, it is level 59. But it's not 148. It's not 148. You lied to me. You boosted. You boosted. You boosted. Alright. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let's change some things. Just for the hit, because this will actually be cheaper. This will be cheaper to do. You ready, buddy? Ready? I hope you're ready, because it's coming. Hope you're ready, buddy. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Ah. All right. That's a 3 mil drop. That means, man, you've got a lot of troops in there. 151. Do you get hit 151? Isn't that like? Cause that's pretty high for a trap, right? He's not ready? No, he's definitely ready. He removed his shield by going into the forest. Alright. Give it back. Let's hit you with the other 2 types. Let's hit you with the other 2 types. Wait, did I swap talents? Did I swap talents? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, shit, my feet's making more troops than I wanted to. My feet's making way more troops than I wanted to. Rob! Give it back! Rob! Give it back! There it is. Dude, you've got a lot of troops. If you are level 59, so you have what, like 80? No. You have like 90 or 100 million troop might. You got like 100 million troop might. That's a lot of troop might. For a solo drop. Because I didn't drop you a lot. I was going for the walkback, which is why I went with range. Oh man, I really hope that the Lunite pack comes out tomorrow because we hit a lot of things during KVK. And Rob, can I hit you with Cav? Rob? If I hit you with Cav, you're gonna take reds. This is typically why I hit traps with Cav last. Alright. We're doing it for science. We're doing it for science. Okay, we're doing it for science. We're doing it for science. And, we're doing it for science. If I hit him with Cav, he'll take revenge. Oh, my Helldrider prod. Ooh. Did you change front? Did you change front? Because you took the same amount of damage from Imp. That's the real question there. Because if you are in front, then you should have taken way more damage. Rob, you swapping your front line, bro? Oh. Yeah, guys, I don't have the Lunite. I actually shouldn't have done that because that means I can't hit with tier 6 until the Lunite pack comes out, or tier 5 until the Lunite pack comes out. I thought I had more Lunites. Thing about Lunite is that it sucks to use it because instead of just getting resources, you pretty much have to hit with to heal with Lunite. You don't open up your bags, right? You open up your wallet instead. Yeah, of course. But there's no point to testing if you're gonna change your front line. Oh, he swapped? Yeah, there's no point in testing if you're gonna change your front line. Yeah, no, I'm fairly sure. Like both hits were countered. But the thing about swapping your front line is that it's not very. It doesn't give me any satisfaction because each of these hits are what, like $15 each or something is what each of these hits are worth for me. And if you swap your front line, then I just get wounded kills, and I don't even get a lot of wounded kills, right? I got what, like 600k kills from each of those kills. But at the same time, right? Since we're testing, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to hit with. Oh no, I'm still training on my trap. My feet knows how to work in full force. I need my satisfaction in hitting your trap too. But the thing is, your trap is actually really big. Yondu hit him? Oh no, not like this, brother. Yondu did 1 million. Yondu. Yondu, bro! Rob, could you give back Yondu's leader, please? He's a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy. One sec. I need to figure out how to turn my thing back on. How to show my emulator. Do I just close it? Do I just reopen the emulator? Wait, I gotta change my things back. Wait a minute. Okay, all is right in the world again. And nice guy that just hit him in. Dude, your solo trap is really big. Like I remember when Stu came over, his trap was like 130 something or whatever, right? And that was my very first comment before I hit his trap. I told him, hey Stu, your trap is pretty big, bro. But it's like you spent more on troops than you did on levels, because you could have better gear than what you have on, like significantly better gear, if you just went to level 60. And the Bravehearts to get to level 60 is fairly cheap. Fairly cheap. I missed one jewel? No, I leave that jewel like that for oh, you're right. I should have swapped this one too. But it's okay. Stu was 150? Oh, yikes. Oh, real trap was 136. Yeah. But, like, in the end, the only time you actually hit accounts that big during, like, KVK and stuff like that is if you're gonna hit them with, like, 10 solos. Like, so, typically how we do those is we post chords in our war room, and then we do a countdown, and we're like, alright, everybody solo at the same time. Because even if your trap is built really well, if you get hit with 10 consecutive solos with like 2-3 seconds buffer in between all of the solos combined, your solo trap's still gonna burn. Yeah, real trap does have really good gear, but his comp was a little flawed. He was lacking on the overall troop count on what he needed for some bases. Give me a sec. Let me... what was I doing? I was doing something. Did I even do this? Okay, I already did it. Oh, yeah. Give me a sec, guys. I need to figure out how to put my emulator back on screen. Because this is supposed to be a rally trap screen. When you think about it, traps that don't have tier 4, because the lowest might you can have as a tier 4 without doing the quest might, without doing like the heroes and stuff, is about 65 million might. Is the baseline you could be at tier 4 without any troops. So if you just go to the 9s without doing the 10s for armies and just the basis of the 1s and stuff like that, right? Then what's it called? You wait a minute. What am I lacking here? Oh, I'm lacking Sergeant. They took away Sergeant. Unlucky. So not having Sergeant is gonna cost me like another 100 troops or something per batch. Actually, a lot of troops. 200 troops per batch. Oh, that's a lot of troops. But it is what it is. You're not always going to have sergeant. But I could always have chief, and the kingdom training boost is ticking down. So what resources am I lacking on? Wood. So I need some food. Wait, let me ask. No. Give me a sec, boys. So I've trained some of the tier 4 back. Not yet done. Still pending some troopers. Am I max research on my main? Yes, I am. Even the wall research, as much as I hate to admit it. So the gear. I'm also going to be improving the gear a little bit. Give me a sec, boys. I'm doing some things on the side. I need to, I'm thinking of swapping this to Codex. But I don't have the skulls for it, and it is pretty far away. Also, I want to swap this to Skull Crusher, but this too is also far away. And I think that I'm going to be swapping the Dragon Iris to, what's it called? The Scroll. So it'll look like this, like this, I think. And I might improve the Bumble Helm too. But even the Bumble Helm is lacking. So I want something like this. How do I get the speeds? Oh, you get lucky. You just get lucky. You guys don't get lucky? I'm free to play. I don't know if you guys know that, but yeah, I'm free to play. I've never spent a single dime on this game. Like what kind of idiots spend money on video games? Imagine spending money on a mobile game. Who does that? What kind of baboon? Give me a sec, guys. I'm thinking of something. I'm thinking of something. Okay, we'll let my feet go to work while I think of something. Wait a minute, I have to do a little sum. I have to do a little sum. Wouldn't mix be better? Yes, that's actually what I was thinking about because when I did the compilation on the damage that was taken, literally 40% of it was dealt by familiars. Look, and obviously you're not gonna get hit with a counter every single time, right? You're gonna get hit with a counter about a third of the time. I need to go somewhere. Mythic. Tier 3, Tier 5, I think that's absolutely shit. Fake Tashi, I'm not eating. We actually just ate dinner. Rosie made these amazing chicken wraps. Mythic Talons or Gold Champ Imp Boots for a mix set. I think Gold Champ Imp Boots are better, right? They have like 10% army attack. And you also, I don't want to keep stopping my feet. My feet's gonna get tired if I keep stopping it. No, the thing with the people saying about making tier 1 and making it your largest army is that it's just going to take more damage because it's tier 1, right? It's going to take more damage because it's tier 1. Tier 5, tier 3, 100% works. Good luck. Put on the champ armor? Oh. I do have it. I do have it. Tier 3 losses would be less than Tier 2? Yes and no. I need Tier 2 Siege to be the highest count. Well, at the same time, there's a ratio with the damage being dealt by your troops. And I don't want that ratio to be skewed by a high siege number. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a rally party trap. Because, guys, everybody has a rally trap. Everybody has a solo trap. No one wants to play with those anymore. What you want to do is you want to go to LH, you want to go to KW, you want to go to M44, and you want to cap the rallies, right? You don't want to just cap 1, you don't want to just cap 2, you don't want to cap 3, you want to cap 20, you want to cap 30, you want to cap 60 rallies, right? And, you know, it's... You can't just keep doing things small, right? You got to do things big. Yeah, if you're gonna do something, you better try to make it great, right? Of course, there's gonna be some stumbles along the line because not everything is set in stone in Lords Mobile. There's not something saying, "Hey guys, this is how you do it, and this is how it works. You can plug in your numbers here, and these are your expected results." There's nothing like that in Lords Mobile, guys. You gotta sit there. You gotta try it out. You gotta do it yourself, right? You gotta test out everything. You gotta do everything yourself. That's pretty much how it is, right? If you want to do something, you gotta do it right. And if you want to do something right, you gotta do it yourself. Okay? There's no set in stone guide for Lords Mobile. There's nothing. You saw a player in Avatrex's stream capping 60 rallies? Well, those rallies were also, what's it called? On a person that was 2.1 billion might with mythic champ gear. There's a big difference. Guys, remember, we have 3 rules in this stream. Keep it simple, right? The first rule is no spamming, okay? The second rule is don't be a cunt, and the third rule is don't be racist. All right? Fairly straightforward. Our rules are easy. All right, just keep it simple. What happened to my rally trap? Well, it got whomped. It took 22 rallies and it burned on the 23rd. Why does Tier 3 take more damage than Tier 2? Because of what's called. Even that isn't set in stone. No one actually knows why. There's just speculations. But pretty much, if you go by the might distribution of might gain in terms of stats, right? If you go from Tier 2 to Tier 3, it's 3 times the might gain, but you only gain 2 times the stats. Yeah, it's all speculation. But, you know, when you do hit those compositions with a lot of Tier 3, you see them burn, right? So you can only observe it. Some of it doesn't make sense, some of it does. No. There was a trap that got 0. There was another one. Okay, let me show you guys. I think it was, what was his name? Gaga Alejandro or something. Where? Let me show you guys. There was a very similar trap to mine that got rallied after my trap got rallied. And they zeroed him in 11 rallies. Let me show you. So my trap took 22 rallies and burned on the 23rd. Okay? But I'll show you another trap with better gear. Also went full inf. But it burned on the 11th hit. Here, I'll show you guys. No, Belly, we're not looking at that guild chat. Guys, Look at this trap. This trap, 717 mil. It was it was slightly lower than my trap in might. It was what, like 30 million might lower than my trap. Well, with my trap, 860 or 760, something like that. Anyways, whatever. But this trap was slightly lower than my trap in might. It had 3 mythic cups. It had mitts. It had a skull crusher. It had a bumblehound. It had a mythic plate and it had a mythic tassets. Right. So this trap was very funded. It also has 15 stars. Okay. This trap, it got zeroed. This trap right here, it was an imp front trap. It also had tier 5, by the way. This trap had tier 5. This trap got zeroed in 11 rallies. Got zeroed in 11 rallies. So, when I think about it, it's definitely a numbers game. It's a numbers game. No, those mythic cups are not $1,000 a piece. Those mythic cups are way more than $1,000 a piece, even if you do Tycoon. But yeah, guys, this trap got zeroed in 11 rallies. And it was a tier 5. It had tier 5 research on top of that. So I've got 5 minutes left on the boost. Let me swap scenes. I'll pop this real quick, and we put my feet back to work. So let's keep making the imp. Get tier 5 fam on my trap. Nah. Where's my my chat box? My chat box doesn't show in chat anymore. Oops, wrong one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Emulator! The emulator's gone! Wait a minute. Guys, the emulator's gone. I need to restart it. I don't know. Man, I'm starting to really dislike Streamlabs. I am starting to really dislike Streamlabs. Like, Streamlabs has all of these nice little options, but it's just not very functional. Like, I get performance issues on it. It uses a lot of memory. I think I need to swap back to OBS. I think I need to swap back to OBS. My emulator is now training tier 5? Nah. Hey Ash, what's up, buddy? Composition details? I'm only gonna tell you guys that I'm training 8 million tier 4. Aside from that, I'm not gonna give out how much I'm training. Whether it's gonna be in whether I'm gonna be defending an inf or range. The details for that is gonna be kept private. whether or not I'm going to stay in mixed gear, whether or not I'm going to stack inf, if I'm going to stack range. We'll see how the results go. Obviously, I'll show you guys what happens to the trap. If it flops, right? You guys will see it as well. Just like the last time around when the rally trap burned on the 23rd rally, cap 22. You guys see it. Because we're all just here to learn. We just wanna know how the game works and things like that, yada yada. Wait a minute. My training boost should be over soon. Alright, 1 minute. Why not? Just push it to 2.5 bill, and then my trap will just be a higher might than my main. It doesn't make sense. I don't know if you're memeing, if you're joking or whatnot, but that's just, you know, it's not very funny. Because obviously that just that only tells me that you just don't know how to play the game. How much money did it cost to build back? I'm free to play. I wouldn't know. There's a rally up. You guys are rallying a German? They should be awake. German should be awake. Oof. It's also a 600 million might. I don't know about this, man. I don't know about this. This is looking a little iffy. Oh, well, I'll still join it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. He has anti. This is like a suicide mission. Yeah, but think about it. 30 tycoon packs. How long is that going to take you? It's not realistic to say that each and every single Bond Cup is 30 tycoon packs. It's not realistic. So tycoon pack comes out what, like once every month? So what, you're telling me you're gonna wait 2.5 years to get your Bond Cup?
Did I tell you yet that you're
No.
stinky, but I love you.
I've got my juice. It's all gone. I ate it. I lied to you.
I knew it! I knew it!
I ate it all.
There's no way we have 2 bars of chocolate in the house and then surviving for more than a day. I knew it.
Yeah, you pretty much have to put a gem value to it. Yeah, you pretty much have to put a gem value to it because if you're going to buy something, it's not something that you're going to buy in a span of over a year. Yes, you also have to wait for the Bond Tycoon rotations. That's a fact. And that's what, every 4 weeks? Mister, thanks for joining the Sneaky Squad. Welcome! Guys, if you don't know about Mister, he's from OFL. It's a VK family guild. Pretty good guild. They let my trap in the guild actually for a bit. It actually took 2 rallies. One of them I deleted because I was doing some testing on it and it didn't turn out very well. And then obviously the other one I saved because it went better than the first one. But it was this guy that rallied me, and my trap was in OFL. This was the guild that it was in. But they took my trap in for a couple of days. I put it in Princess's Kingdom, but there's not really, they don't really do a lot of things in Princess's Kingdom. They kind of just get bullied around by the, what's it called, the VK fam, which is kind of a shame, because you do have Toku here, and you have the other BRR family members there, but they kind of just get smacked around. But it is what it is. I had it in there for a couple days, and they didn't really do anything, so I pulled my trap out, and then I put it in the KW, or I rebuilt it. I rebuilt it to take a rally party, and you guys know what happened to it after that. Troop training does take a couple of hours. Yeah, it takes a while. It takes a while to train troops. I started off with 4 million troops, now it's at 10 million troops. I still need to complete training the tier 4s, but I don't quite have the food to do it yet. Yeah, Valley, what happened with the sugarcane account giveaway and the 10 million gem giveaway? Whatever happened to that? What's my training speed? My training speed is my training speed is at 509%. 509%. Wait a minute, this account is very close to getting what's it called? Watcher. And not that close. But this is a big boost in training speed. This is a 12% boost in training speed. Wait, did they change it to passive? Because this used to say administrative. Yeah, this used to say administrative. So did they also change these? When deployed. Wow, look at that. They changed it so that it actually makes sense. Wow. Who would have known? Who would have known IGG would finally, you know, do something that wasn't retarded? Do I need food? No. There's I have enough resources coming in to rebuild the trap to where I want it to be. But thank you. Thank you. How many troops would you have to take 4 rallies leaderless on my rally trap? Depends on what they send on the rally trap, to be honest. But and to not burn 4 rallies leaderless on my rally trap, and to not burn, I would say about well, obviously there's some factors to that, right? But what if they send all one type and all 4 rallies counter your front line? All right. So you'll be taking like 4 million damage each hit. That's not very good. Hey Dakota, building a rally party trap. Did I have Ultra Boost when I took those rallies? Yes, sir, I did. I had Ultra Boost. I had a prisoner when I took those rallies. If you look at the one where my rally trap got fucked, I showed the video of it because I did record what happened. So I did have a leader. I think it was someone from the M44 family that gave me a leader. They even gave me a title. I think they gave me like Warden or General or something. What happened to the Lord's Mobile update? Well, they kind of shoved it under the table, I guess. When's the next video coming? There's a video going on right now. What do you mean next video? Did I program auto training? No, my foot's going. My foot's training troops right now. What's the comp going to be like this time around? Secret. Because the last time I announced what comp I was going, they sent 15 cav rallies out of 25 rallies. So you know, we'll keep the tier 2 comp secret this time around. Honestly, the new update is supposed to be very free-to-play friendly. It's supposed to be very free-to-play friendly. I did see the reports. And you swapped formation on me, Rob, you fucking scum. Yeah, the update was too good for free-to-play. Yeah, the devil themselves, they were like, oh no, the free-to-play players are all so happy about it. That means that's not good for our profits. So they took it back. The fucking devils themselves. What's my opinion about rain traps? Send a Blackwing at it. Send a Blackwing at it. Honestly, the thing about rain traps is that unless your rain trap is big enough, like in the 330, 350 range, then you're not really in a cap what counters your front the enemy, right? So if you're an inf rain trap and someone sends full range at you, you're not gonna cap it. And so that's one of the shitty things about it, because if they already know your comp, then you ain't really gonna be doing much. Dakota, I heard there was some drama between you and Ryan. What happened there? Where do I live? I live in the Netherlands. Did I panic when I took those rallies? I didn't panic, but I missed some stuff. I missed some stuff. Honestly, I wasted like a good 2.5 minutes trying to record the video. So I missed out on a bunch of things that I usually do on my checklist. Like for one, I didn't even check my wall. Right, I had songstress max, but I didn't have songstress on my wall. 2, I didn't pop an attack boost. 3, I didn't. What's it called? Well, gladly I didn't gain Battle Fury because there was another rally walking which didn't walk because I got the shield. And then what's it called? Just to see what the first initial rallies were. I didn't even look because I knew that they had a 30 second walk time, so I did have some time to check what was walking. So I could have shielded, I could have swapped formation. I had more range than infantry in the front line. Honestly, if I went range wedge instead of inf wedge, that composition would have survived because it was primarily cav rallies. It was primarily cav rallies. They had more than half of those, the 25 rallies, more than half of it were cav. Can I make my feet go faster? No, I can't. I give my feet enough buffer so that if the game lags, then it doesn't fuck up the rotation. Is this the strongest trap ever? I wouldn't say so, honestly. It's gonna be under 1 billion might. But will it be the strongest trap ever? I can't tell you if it is. What's my thinking about the amount of fluff that I used for my solos? Well, you need enough for each of the squads for the troop comps. Tashi, how's my day going? My day's actually going pretty fantastic. We sat outside for a bit and chillaxed in the pool. Played with a little doggy, sat in the hammock for a bit. Overall, it was a very relaxing day. And then Rosie made some chicken wraps for us for dinner, which was pretty good. I honestly, one of the things that I miss the most about being in the Netherlands is all the food, and a lot of it is Mexican food because I live in Los Angeles, California. So I'm missing the food, and here you're limited with the amount of food that you can eat. But guys, I've got a question. What do you think about the riots happening in America? What do you guys think about the riots happening in America? What's your stance? What's your stance? What familiars am I using on the trap? Passives. Passives. That's what I'm using on the trap. Boost to 1 billion might. Well, all someone needs to do for someone at 9999999 is to use Pyrus, and then it'll ruin your number. I think 48 is the ideal number. 88. I don't know why they use 88. You want me to talk to you personally about your rally trap? You think I have the time for me to coach you about your rally trap? To tell you all the specifics that you need to know specifically just for you, because that's what other people do, right? They sit on the internet to personally cater to your needs, because that's how the world works, right? I'm sorry, dude. That's not how it works. Jake Paul was looting in Scottsdale. Isn't that guy like super rich? Honestly, I think there's a fine line in everything, because I'll tell you guys my personal take on it. I do believe that there is systematic racism put into place, right? I do strongly believe in that, and that's how you have like areas like the projects, which has a very high population of African Americans and Latinos, right? And you can obviously see that obviously the crime rates in lower income districts are much higher, right? But those same programs are not offered to say white people, right? They're given another alternative better than living in the projects, better than living in poverty, right? They're given cheaper housing outside of the projects. They're given like subsidized like apartments outside of the projects. So I do think that there is some kind of systematic racism happening in the United States. And if you were to look at the overall population of the United States, right, it's predominantly white, right? Like 70, 75% white. But then when you look at the population of white people in power, say in the government, right, it's 95% or more, right? And if you were to look at the amount of white people in the police force, it's also 95% or more. Alright, so when you look at it, there's definitely that disparity in the population breakdown, right? Because if there's 72, 75% people white, then you should expect that same thing in the government, in the people in power, in the people in charge, right? But that's not how it is. Guys, remember, we have 3 rules in the channel, okay? The first one, no spamming. Second one, don't be a cunt. And the third one is don't be racist. I mean, I'm an American citizen. I'm an American citizen. I did see that his wife divorced him. Or is filing for divorce. What am I overstepping? As an American citizen, I'm entitled to my own opinion, am I not? Jump to my main? What's my main doing? I don't think that's happening. Oh, there is something happening. Okay. Oh, he's shielded! He's shielded! If I haven't experienced any? Well, the thing is, I have very close friends that have experienced this systematic racism. I have an African American friend whose mother is a very prominent researcher in the East Coast, in one of the colleges in the East Coast. So just to say, he comes from a very wealthy family, or at least middle upper class, right? And just because he was in a fairly high up neighborhood, right, he was subjected to four random searches. 4 random searches. Just because he is an African American that was walking around in an upscale neighborhood. In his own neighborhood. In his own neighborhood that he's lived in. This is the boosting troops and talking about politics stream. 40 million of one type and you'll never burn? That's not true. They can send 80 rallies at me and it'll burn. Barry, I would be more than glad to take everybody in that wants to do Royal Wonders. Pretty much, we're just gonna go in and blast, right? As long as we have enough fillers to blast, then we'll send the blast. I've got a lot of carpets, and hopefully you guys will help me out in that aspect as well. But if people wanna come in and blast alongside, then why not? We'll do it. Trump seems like the type of dude that would buy the $100 resource pack. Yeah, he is. He really is. If a cop killed a white, would you react the same way? Yes, I would. I would react the same way. Guys, I'm looking at this at an objective and non-biased perspective. Okay? I myself have never encountered any form of systematic racism. But I'm Asian, right? I'm Asian. I'm not in the... obviously, right? All jokes aside, I'm not in the... what's called? The lower part of the economy, right? So... There's been very little chances for me personally to experience the systematic racism, and typically, as someone that's Asian, you typically don't experience that kind of things. It's more directed towards blacks and Latinos. Bought 7 million gems and boosting 30 million tier 2 range, 10 million tier 2 calves, and 10 million tier 2 imps. And 2.5 each tier 4s for a rally trap. Should I do that or best comp in your mind? Honestly, you should have 2.7 of each tier 4s because that will give you your 8 million. Actually, it should be closer to 8.2 million is what you should be aiming for. I'm sounding super subjective? I haven't. Which part of my statements were subjective? How many of this have you also experienced, right? Have you experienced any of this? Have you done any of this? Because quite frankly, if you were to ask me what my opinion is, I would more than likely support the cops because I don't believe in the riots. I don't believe in the uprisings, right? But what I do believe is that there is what is it? It's called the fine blue line, right? The fine blue line. And it's when other cops are expected to turn a blind eye to other cops doing bad stuff. Tell me I'm wrong. Because I'm not. We've got a lot of time. That's all we pretty much have, right? No, I get that there's ups and downs, but when there are innocent people dying out there, right? Whether it be the shop owners that die because of the rioters think that they can do anything, whether it be the innocent people that get pinned down, they get killed, just like George Floyd. I've only got a small amount of wood left. Oh, you're right. I need to train some calves. I need to train some calves. Yo! Nathaniel, thank you! Nathaniel, thank you. So I'm gonna train some tier 4 calves. Meanwhile, this gives me some time to take a break on reading chat and put my feet to work. Calf 4 day. Wait a minute, I'm losing out on one calf with the current workings. That one calf is gonna matter, all right? That one calf is gonna matter. Now, Obama definitely did his good things. Like Obamacare was definitively better than a lot of the things in. Wait, Mortal Ninja, I answered your question already. Honestly, there's a lot of like peaceful riots out there, and that's okay. The riots, like the peaceful riots, are more than okay. As citizens, they are entitled to it. Oh yeah, there was that. There's that video that was posted of cops running into a crowd. There's also that other video of the semi running into a crowd. It was actually 740k cows, alright? Indeed, it is a Lord's Mobile stream. No, I get that as well. Yes, my own race, my own family, right, have not been targeted. I get that. But what I can tell you is I don't know why people are happy. Like, especially the ones that are armed. I've seen posts of people saying, I can't wait for people to try to loot my property because I have a right to shoot them down. Like me, I think that's such a psychopathic way of thinking about it. Because if you yourself want and are happy that someone might be desperate enough to come steal from you, that's insane. That's an insane thought. All the rioters, I don't believe in any of that. I think that the rioting, the stealing, the looting, that should not happen. The people with the peaceful protests, by all means, that's okay. Sweden? I haven't heard anything about Sweden. Sorry about that. What's happening in Sweden? Sorry, I'm American, so I know about the American news, even if I live in the Netherlands. But I haven't really heard about anything of Sweden. 18 car fires in a few hours. What are people in Sweden writing about? Is it the same thing? Well, I don't see why it would be the same thing with the thing happening in America, because the things happening in America is very limited to America. Wait, why are people rioting in Sweden? They are opportunists. They are opportunists. Build T3 to test? No, thank you. Well, you know, the thing about Canada is you have to think about this. Justin Bieber came from Canada. Alright? You guys are not scot-free. Alright? Justin Bieber came from Canada. Drake came from Canada. Yeah, there should be no rioting. Like all the rioting is just a facade to pretty much do whatever people want. Like the uprising, guys, let's be real. An uprising like that is not going to happen. You have to be somewhat of an extremist or an anarchist to think about even anything remotely close to a riot. Are you from the Philippines? Well, she. What's my new comp? I can tell you that it's gonna have 8 million tier 4. As for tier 2s, it's gonna have a good amount of tier 2s. Let's just put it that way. It'll have a good amount of tier 2s. But I've got to say, Canada gave birth to Justin Bieber. You guys are guilty. Overtraining calves? No, I'm not. I'm going to train it up to 2.7. Drake came from Toronto, Canada. No. The calves are going to go up to 2.7 mil. Bail money? $8 mil each. No. Not 8 mil each tier 4. 8 mil total tier 4. I'm going to go for a lot of tier 2. Let's put it that way. A lot of tier 2. I will be swapping infirmaries for the army HP. Now, I know that they knew my composition, which is why I'm not going to say what my tier 2 comp is this time around. I do still believe that an even tier 4 composition is the best way to go about. How many gems were needed to train this composition? About 6 million. With this training time, about 6 million. Oh no, 8 million of each tier 4? That's unnecessary. 8 million of each tier 4 is unnecessary. Oh, not like this. Did you guys see that? A tragedy just occurred. A tragedy just occurred. A tragedy just occurred. Did you guys see it? It hurt me. It hurt my soul. It hurt my soul. Am I gonna finish the comp today on stream? No, the comp will not be finished on stream. Tashi, there was a 1.3 bill guy capping. That's a 1.3 bill guy. That 1.3 bill will have 500 million might more than my trap. A 1.3 billion might is insane. Like, can you even consider yourself a trap anymore at 1.3 billion might? Tashi, that 1.7 bill unshielded 0 helps last 4 hours. I don't know, man. It's Guild Fest. I don't feel like getting capped. I have a quest right now. Oh yeah, if it was on my main, yeah, it would be 30 days because my main has like what, like 5 or 6 or 7 30 days. Just chilling. I don't think you need 4.5 million of each tier 4. You need a total of 8.2 million tier 4 is what my belief is. And I should have tested it before, but I'll test it stringently this time around. Actually, what's my total tier 2 count right now? So, my total, if I get to about 8 million of each, then I can actually test it. But I think it's closer to 8.2 million. So I'm pretty close. I'm actually going to stop this at... Oh! I'm pretty close. I just need to train these, but I need the wood for it. How much wood does this account have in bags? Oh, not a lot. Wood is pretty much the only resource that I'm low on. On both accounts. I only have like 6 billion wood in my bags. On my main. Eh, it's okay. I'll push it a bit more. Let me ask my dealer. Pack 5? I think it's 8.2 mil that goes into battle. Exactly, 8.2 mil. What to upgrade after all? Right side is mythic and monster gear. Left is purple now. Honestly, I think you should be working on your weapon or your chest. Because those lower the amount of energy that you use when you are hitting monsters. Show my gear? My gear's been shown plenty. You can check the VOD for it. Push more tier 2 than tier 4? Yes. Is that what I'm doing? Barry, thanks, bud. Have fun at work. But yeah, pretty much if we can get like a guild together to do Emperor, then that'd be great. Because in the end, all we're going to be doing is blasting, and typically that equates to kills. Unless we get counter, that is. Unless we get counter. Weapon and helm. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, weapon and helm. Weapon and helm. How long have I streamed for? Oh, wow, it's almost been 2 hours? Jesus. Oh, I started streaming because I saw the Kingdom boost come up. Well, you know what they say, right? If you enjoy your work, then you never have to work a day of your life. Ooh, I've been tagged a lot. Am I gonna Blackwing every hour for Emperor? I'll try. Hey Shri, thanks for the 20 rupees. Am I talking about fillers for this Emperor? Yes, I am, yes. So yeah, well, if there's enough interest, right? Because I tried to do it last time, but I did it very last minute. We only had like 5 people. But obviously you need more than 5 people to fill a 4 million rally. The WorthyPrince.com website went down? Oh yeah, that is him. Yes, yes it is. Ooh, what is this? What's the use of getting so many 3rd tier cavalry? Not as good as bow. I'm getting it all the way up to what's called 4 million. So I'm only gonna have 4 million cavalry. As of the other 2 tiers, I'll let you guess on what my front line is gonna be. But I don't need that. I don't need that much more. It's just gonna have a 4 mil total on the cav. Thanks for the 40 rupees, Shri. Well, we do have a couple of people. There's a couple of people from INS interested. Typically, INS doesn't do Emperor because, as you guys know, we're not part of any family, so we're not obligated to join the blast for any of what's called the families out there. But every now and then, in the past, we did join other guilds to help our friends. Like we helped Mick in the past with LCC. There was another one. There's another. I forgot his name. But we have helped for Emperor before. But as for taking our guild to do rallies in Emperor, no, not really. We've really only done it to pay our friends burgers for resources. Yes, I get that. Emperor is what's called the 100k gems to port over. 100k gems are $20 for the port. You got ignored? Well, there's a lot of people in chat, so I can't read every single thing that goes by, so... Sorry if you felt that way, but... you know, it is what it is. Have a good day. How did I get those 24-hour speed-ups? I got lucky. I won them in a lottery, and I got given. Daily packs? Ooh. Did I buy my packs today already? I think I did buy my packs today already. Let's see. Let me swap over to my main. One sec. Oh, what's the next event? Merge Pact. Oh god, there's been one training event in the past 12 hours. One training event in the past 12 hours. What I think is going to happen again is, what's it called? Oh wait, why did I close Steam? Hey, let me see. If my purchase history is still there, then I can show you guys what I bought today. Let's see. Log into Steam. Oh, Five Guys fries? is amazing. Guys, what place has the best fries? What place has the best fries? Yeah, I don't get why people think that I can answer every single question that's asked in chat. It's not gonna happen. It's very unrealistic. Oh, here it is. So today I bought the $5 fortune, the $20 fortune. I bought boot camp. I bought the massive discounts, which is the $5 for the 250 archaic tomes. I bought the $5 devil's cap. I bought the $2 pack with shining with the wishing stars. I bought the $5 pack with the wishing stars. I bought this pack that I don't recommend to anybody. And that was it, I think. Right, what other packs are there today? I would recommend you to buy the $5 monster hunting. Don't buy the monthly chest. Strike a deal if you guys need your tier 4 to tier 5 orbs. This comes in a 20 and a 50. Bursting with riches, boycott this shit. The tier 5 packs, only buy the 5. Crown jewels, this goes from 20, 50, and 100. Pick this up if you guys need jewels. Luck tokens to the shitty token pack. This is the shitty way to get tomes. Gems, it sucks. Mystic merging sucks. Familiar XP, guys. If you need your familiars leveled up, this is pretty much the best way of getting it. Devil's Cap, I recommend you only buy the 5. The 20 gives you as much as you get for the 5, and so it sucks. The tier 1 and tier 3 orb, the shitty way of getting it. Real Trade Fair, this is the medium size for the $10 pack, but it still gives you 3 epics of the ultra rares. Grand Celebration, I don't recommend this one. Victorious Blessing, you know, I don't like this pack, but I get it anyways every now and then. The Terrathorn pack is pretty much the only $5 pack that I would ever recommend to anybody, because there are really only 3 good ways of getting Terrathorn, and that is through Labyrinth, through monster hunting, and through buying the packs. So you're not really given a lot of alternatives. Plus the drop rate on the Terrathorn seed is very shit. So Instant Progress sucks, Lord's Party sucks, Research Development sucks, Tidal Wave pack sucks, and the last pack is only for new players. It gives you a small amount of Petite Devil and Witch Doll medals. You also get to play ESP offhand. That's it! Can you show your gears? I don't know, man. Do you watch my stream at all? Because if you do, you should know what my gears are. Because it's pretty hard to upgrade any piece of my gear. But yeah, pretty much we have 3 rules on the stream, and remember that, guys. We have 3 rules. First is don't spam. Second is don't be a cunt. And third, don't be racist. Easy, right? Anyways, guys, I think I've streamed enough for tonight. I'll be training troops with my feet later on. I still have plenty of plenty of resources to burn through. But pretty much, yeah. You guys will see the next time you'll see my trap is it when it gets some action. All right, that's the next time you'll see it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Take it easy. Alright? Guys, I'm out. Peace!